Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about some body position stuff. So we want to be on the balls of our feet, but not on our toes. If we're on our toes, it means our toes are not pulled up. So we want to encourage to really force the toes up so that we're on the balls of our feet and we can be nice and bouncy. Another thing is our shoulders. We don't want to have them so tight up. We want to force them down so our hands can be big. We want our hands to be long and low, not having our shoulders all uptight, but hands down to the pocket. Big range of motion that's going to help to keep our stride open. We want to talk about picking up to the front, not necessarily having high knees, but more so picking up your feet, toes up, feet up to the front. We want to have a flat back and a chest big. We know our back is flat because it will have a dip. We have a nice big chest. That's going to hold our posture so that our arms and legs can move freely. Now we're going to talk about pushing. Just like when we walk, we push off the back onto the front leg. And we bring that knee right back to the front. All front side mechanics. We're pushing to the front leg, never stepping with that leg. Now you can see my hips are back. Push, land on the balls of our feet. The angles are going to keep us going forward. We always want to have our hip underneath us. So as we're pushing onto that, look at the position of the hip. We don't want to push and reach because then we overstep, always pushing onto the next step. So as we continue here, we're looking at the dry face. Flat back, chest big, shoulders relaxed on the balls of my feet. As I go to push hard, aggressive hands. Really have to have aggressive hands out of the blocks to get the momentum going. And that's going to help us over the whole race because our hands will already be in a big position. So we're always talking about stepping to the front, never having all this backside mechanics. That's terrible. We want to have everything right to the front. Tap to the front, tap to the front, and that's it. You can have them think about it as if they're jumping rope. They're just, as soon as they're hitting the ground, they're right off of it. We want to strike the ground so that the ground strikes us back.